Alright, we are back to another stream of Elden Ring. As I mentioned, we finished the main storyline for Bug Fables, so now I'm just setting up the weekends to be any last minute quests or fights or whatever. That way we can then focus on Elden Ring. For the time being on the weekdays, so that's what we're doing here. So last time we had gotten through most of Lernia. We've met up with Muriel, Bob. I don't know how to pronounce their name. So we're gonna continue our way through. There's a couple things around here we can keep doing. You know what? We're gonna go to the Tower of Power, or something over here, and then explore a bit more of Lernia before we head into Raya Lucaria. How's that sound? There you go. Your week is off to a good start. Thank you, Dean. Welcome, welcome. It's been a good President's Day of nothing, I guess. Look at him. Look how sad he is. But other than that, yeah, it's been fine and dandy. Have you heard about the spiritual successor of Zelda CDI game? I have. I've been seeing snippets of it all over Twitter. It definitely captures that like weird janky animation of it to a T. I would just hope it also improves on some aspects of the game that were kind of janky to play with at the time, from what I remember about it. Snap my fingers at you. How do you like it, eh? Oh, there's another couple. I don't know why I call it. These are like prisoners. I don't know why I always think of them as like bridesmaids for some reason. I think what's funny though is the fact that that game was shown as a trailer on Nintendo itself, so it's just funny to see that this thing in relation to old Zelda media got added onto Nintendo's, like approved on Nintendo Store as well. It was made by a group of indie devs who previously modded the original CDI games to make them playable. Nice. Oh, celestial globe, transmit to posterity the wisdom of the moon inside mist that obscure forever the transgressions of the princess. Let me read that one more time. Moons and stars. Okay. Well, we can't do... Sorry. Sorry, I just have... My throat is like full of phlegm. Super sorry about that. Anyway, we can't. If you remember, we can't flip the tower yet, so we're just gonna keep moving on like normally. Ow. Off he rolls away. I didn't know this, but apparently the Luigi Mario 64 model leaked 24 years and 1 month after the M64 came out. 2401. Let's see. You missed. Alright, well, now that I'm here, I might as well just clean up all the puppets that are around here. Do people still want Waluigi to have his own game? I'm almost certain. Some people still want him in Smash Brothers at this point, so it wouldn't surprise me. I'm surprised he never got in proper in a WarioWare. I feel like that would have been a perfect fit for him. Hang on. Forgot about this here. I thought the hands were gonna be the trap. I forgot. They don't really do anything until after we flip the tower, but wait. But you can still interact with them. Speaking of Waluigi, the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League clips have gone all over my TikTok feed, and there was one video I saw where Captain Boomerang, the video pause stretched, slowed down his audio, so he sounds really funny, but when he whines, when he goes ow, but when it's Paul stretch, it sounds like he's whining like Waluigi, and I can't unhear it now. Oh god! Fucking jump scared me. Maybe waste all those bones and everything, you bastard. Oh my god. Did you hear about that girl on TikTok that got mock stalked by the CEO of parchment paper company over a video of her dad cooking her dinner? Moist talked about it recently. I have not. That sounds Horrifying. Also, imagine that as your opener. Hey, baby, I'm the CEO of Parchment Paper. Well, anyway, I guess I'll save those arrows for another fight with whatever. Okay. There we go. Guy emailed the girl's boss to tell her she's a lazy piece of shit or something to that effort. He will probably get sacked. Sacked. Some British slang for getting fired. I'm familiar. Cerulean Seed Talisman. Alright. That's everything in here. So now we're gonna go over. You know what? Why don't we go over to the Albinoric village? Maybe I should level up first. Never mind, I can't. I don't have an F, unless... He did all this from the corporate account, by the way. It would be like if George Lucas mocked someone using the official Star Wars account. Yeah. I remember seeing, every so often you see, you know, company accounts go a little rogue. One way or another. Like, I remember one time, I think I saw a team on Twitter, YouTube's Team YouTube account. Somebody, like, you know, was getting on their case, justly, about, like, really lacking on anything. I forgot what, but, like, you know, because it's YouTube. And then they respond with, and yet you still watch us on YouTube. And it's like, bro, read the room. You're not winning this fight. Okay, yeah, the North Village is over that away. Val the Indomitable. I think this is a really good Ash of War. Someone made a tweet mocking the person who did not get re-elected in 2020 from official Walmart Twitter account back in 2020. Oh, Trump? Yeah. 2020 just kind of like turned everything upside down. To the point where it's like, I can't tell if people now are just doing it for a grift or they are objectively that stupid. Hello. Ah! Self-defense! Ew. She was signed into the official Walmart account by mistake, of course. Of course, that's my go-to whenever I want to blow off steam. Hello.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli, warrior. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be justice to the oppressors, let the scars I carve remind them.
I am Nefeli, warrior. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Guy who ran the Twitter for Ford accidentally tweeted no one in Detroit knows how to fucking drive on their official account. Ford is headquartered in Detroit. Oh, that makes it funnier. It's one of those things where also some people just need to learn that they don't need to say their every waking thought on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like, some people will say the most, like, out-of-pocket thing and then react like, oh, I didn't expect this to leave my circle. It's like, that's your first problem. Always assume Elon is one retweet away from spreading your weird takes all over the place. And also, maybe you don't need to say everything that's on your mind. That's just my take. That's why, like, very rarely do I ever, because I'm not like the kind of person who needs to, like, I very rarely, I don't consider myself much of like someone who like hates on a lot of things. Very rarely, unless it's like something I really like think is asinine. But even then, I only limited it to ranting with it amongst friends and such like that. It was something like, it's funny that Detroit is the Motor City when no one here knows how to fucking drive. It's pretty funny indeed. Ah! Confetti. Oh my god. Sample Argo. By the way, hi. Hello, Steezy. Okay, you know, big example, I could always go on fucking tirades about Dark Souls 2, but I try to keep that to a minimum, usually unless I'm playing it.
Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
I talked about this towards the end of my Ruin King stream, but like I don't like the changes they did to Thresh as a character design. When they made him more human instead of skeleton, because you know you gotta get that game overseas, and I don't like that from like a design point of view. But anyway, stuff like that. But like minute shit, I like the way how I see people like word stuff and then act surprised that people negatively reacted. I'm just like, you gotta, like at a certain point you gotta see how like people become the main character on Twitter for the day, and like maybe button your lip up a little bit. That's more like my take on it. Anyway, let's talk to Albus here.
Wait then, you're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus and Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Electricity medallion, right?
If you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her.
Shiver 1, the Splatfest and Splatoon, people are annoyed again. I posted your Shiver short in the Splatoon Legends Discord to celebrate her win. Yeah, you know what's funny is I don't really like Splatoon all that much. It's very much the, oh, this is a game my friends are playing, I will play with my friends kind of thing. So I don't have any real loyalty to either Shiver or Fry. Realistically, I think Big Man is the best idol out of the three, but like I don't care, you know what I mean? So I very much am of like, we're very much of the mind of like, all right, which team are we going on? Oh, that one? Okay. So I was on Team Fry for that one just because my friends all did. It was for the sake of just, you know, being in the same lobby during an event. So yeah, I kind of hope Shiver, like Fry would lose just so I can, you know, retweet that animation every time it happens, just because it gets funnier every time. And like I said, I don't have any real foot in that race, mostly because like it's just the difference between, because you still, from my understanding, you still get the shells in the game, right? But it's just you don't get like an additional like +3 or something, if I'm not mistaken. So it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, everyone's just mad at this point, and I can't be asked enough to it. I play one weapon, the reflux, just because I don't care much for the shooting gameplay of it, because everything is in an arc, and there's no health bars or anything like that, so I can never get an idea how much damage I'm doing. So I just paint the ground and then tend a missile as backup support. That's my whole thing.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinorix. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorix.
And then he goes down. He's dead. I don't like Splatfest very much. I would have participated if my friend had a favorite team. And that's basically where I am. I've actually like missed a handful of them over the last few months, but like I can't be asked. Like I'm probably gonna skip out on if they make a Splat 4. I'm probably going to not actually get it because like I just don't have fun with the game enough to justify getting it. Like I don't like Salmon Run. I think it's not balanced at all. Like if you miss one boss, you're done. You get overwhelmed, and the entire team loses and all that. And I'm not with it. You know? Anyway, I should probably stop this one. Oh, how sad. The Albinorix are getting decimated, and they're all fighting me. Die! Die! Also, here's a take for you, if you've been paying attention to this. These type of enemies. The Misbegotten of Elden Ring are to Pokemon as the Albinorix are to Digimon. I will not explain further than that. People think the final Splatfest in Splatoon on the Wii U wouldn't have happened. It was between the game's two idols, and it made people really toxic. That's the thing also, like, what were they, Callie and Marie? They were alright as idols. Like, that's the thing. It's like they had average idols at first, then they had a forehead goblin and a really hot idol between Pearl and Marina, and now it's two goblins and a manta ray for your three idols. So again, I have no like real, like, you know, I have no real, like, Big Man's my only favorite one out of the three, but even then it's like barely. Ow. And I don't have the emotional attachment to Technicolor squirt gun fights as a lot of people do. Plus, I put all my anger into League of Legends, so you know what? I can only get toxic at games so often. By comparison. Ow. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Fudge. Jesus. Damn it, I tried so hard and got so far. I'm really bad at Elden Ring, I'm so sorry. Do you ever see anyone argue over Digimon and Pokemon, either in person or online? I mean, you know, no one really argues about Digimon. At this point. At least, like, on, by comparison to, like, how Pokemon is. Because Pokemon, when it comes to, like, you know, the trainer, monster trainer genre of games, it's like it's too much of the standard at this point, and some people, you know, sorry, now it's Pokemon vs. Pallet World, I guess, pretty much. Oh my god. Jesus. me try this for the upteenth time. I might just use my wolves at this point. Ow. Fuck! I'm struggling with the Capra demon, for God's sake. Okay. Hang on, let me just use my only rune shard here. Glitch has been possibly teasing a new episode of Digital Circuits in their community tab. I did see Goose mention it herself, saying like something's happening. Maybe not episode 2, but something's happening. And I'm just curious what actually is happening. Oh god, tree. There we go. Get out of here, you giant bastard. Graceful not talisman. I gotta rewatch Digital Circus. I like saw it twice, but like in different part, like half of it. Like the second half I watched first before I watched the second half, because second half I watched first before watching the first half fully. So I should probably course correct that by watching it in its entirety properly. Also, did I already pick up the... No, there's a larval tier around here that I missed. What was the last game you played with your family? The last game I played with my family was Jackbox Party Pack on my Switch a few years ago. Couple back in Christmas, we played Mario Party. It was mostly just between me and my siblings, but my niece really likes to watch us play the games. So she plays, quote unquote, along with us. Oh, here it is. Larval tier. Okay. Let me just see if there's any different.
This time,
okay, no, never mind.
Let the scars.
Alright, so now I would like to go back. Let us go back to the round table hold and discuss with what we found. Shall we? Did you try the trick of giving her a controller that isn't plugged? We have in past times. It's really funny. Like we'll not so much give her a controller, but we'll also Eshna? Eshna! What are you doing? You crazy? We will have her pick a character. We'll put that character as a CPU and then give them the controller as if she's playing with it, which is really funny. Anyway, Ashton's dead now. Not on, like, when I was there. Probably, like, you know, like, as like, well, yay, you did it, you won, kind of thing. But not that I'm too familiar, because I play to win. Gotta teach them young that the world ain't so nice as bluey cartoons make it out to be. I'm like a mongoose. Anyway, Royal remains helm, armor, gauntlets, greaves. This is probably an armor set I would wear often if it weren't for the weird, like, gross hair on Eshna's skull. If I could, you know, cut it with my, you know, sewing needles or whatever, I would probably wear that skull everywhere I go. I could play along with you if I got out my Switch controller and pretend I was playing with you. True. I'll just summon... When we get the Mimic tier, I can just summon that and say, oh, yeah, there's Dean. There he goes.
You. What is it?
Ashna tried to fight me.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore. Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess.
The medallion?
Find
What?
the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave. She knows the look.
Okay. Hey, Nefeli.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic,
Okay. Fia, can I have a
I
hug?
am pleased. Would you like me to? Now, was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so. But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the Round Table Hole. Perhaps you could make use of it?
Okay. I remember I made a pretend Wii using a Wheat Thins box, and I would pretend I play Wii Bowling with a Burger King Wiimote toy. Amazing. I feel like I've done certain things like that before, but I can't think off the top of my head. Anyway, you have a spare tuning.
Always good to see. So, what?
Wii Sports was so much fun. It really was a game for everybody. My family played it together when I was little. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I distinctly remember though, not even within the first week though, I was too close to the TV and I clipped the back of one of my remotes, so it could, I had to tape up the remote because the tooth, like the little flap that connected into it, broke off. I'm even looking at the remote right now as we speak. It's got gross residue from tape and all that on it. All because I swung too hard when playing Wii baseball.
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you. There's your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
I won't study these incantations because it requires 13 intelligence to use. And 17 intelligence for the other one. Okay. I'm gonna go Ogon the gunk off. Or leave it for posterity. Even if I wanted to, this is when did the Wii U came out? This thing is almost, oh my god, I don't even want to think. It's been 20, it's 15 years old now at this point. Some of that gunk is coated on there for a good while now. Let's go find the Albinoric woman. She lies west of the Lunari ruins in the Lake of Lernia. Here we are. Lakeside Crystal Cave. Have you ever seen those USB dongles that allow you to use Nintendo or PlayStation controllers for other consoles? I'm gonna say I haven't, but I definitely have heard of concepts like that before. Just the chest right here with a artery leaf. Goblin! Hefty bones. Think you ever would try to play Elden Ring with a Wiimote and nunchuck? I don't have the smarts to try to rig up a Wii U, at least not on my PS4. Ow. Silence. Hello, Musashi. Welcome to the stream. Spear Talisman. Excuse me. I like how they have a slug model for the enemy designs. Instead of like just putting a shell on the snails, they make the snails look like snakes. I really like that aspect of the design in this game. Oh, I thought that was going to be illusionary wall. I guess none of them are. Get out of here. Cerulean Amber Medallion. Very good, very good. Oh, wait, wrong way. Ah, damn it, I see an item up there I missed. I never knew creatures like these were in Elden Ring. I thought I knew a lot of Elden Ring lore, but it seems I don't. Well, here's your chance to witness a character you might have missed then.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Lieutenant. An Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Haylick tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
What's your opinion on It's a Small World? It's cute, boring, the worst thing ever, or none of the above? I would say it's cute. It's a little fun, real relaxing ride. It's not the most extravagant ride at Disney, but you know, it's fun. I like the aspect of it all in several done in different languages and all that. I thought that was fun. But yeah, I don't like hate it, like, you know, as much as it gets memed on. Yeah, no, I like it. It's fun.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished. so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
You know what? One ride I don't understand. That takes so long to get on is every time I've gone down to Disney, the Peter Pan ride has like the most ridiculous wait time ever. Like the first thing I look up Peter Pan average wait time. According to ThrillData.com, the average wait time of today was 74 minutes. 74 minutes for the Peter Pan ride? I'd understand, like, you know, Space Mountain, Splash, or even Thunder. But Peter Pan? Not that it's a bad ride, but I'm not wasting an hour of my time in the park just for that ride. Do you hear about Small World Streaker from a few months ago? I think I have. I haven't looked into it too much because I don't want to look up Small World Streaker. That's somebody on a registry now for life. The current wait time is 60 minutes at 10 o'clock at night. Anyway, so yeah, that's Latenna. Okay, you know, I gotta go back here just because I missed a item there. Capacity is really bad for Peter Pan. The vehicles only hold like 2 people in each, and it's hard for ADA people to board, so they have to stop the ride for them to get on. Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you have like a ride that requires you to be on like the tram like right away, it definitely can get hard for, you know, people like that to get on. Which but I don't know if stopping the ride for them would cause the ride to go up to 70 minutes average. You know, it just seems like one of those things that like this definitely could use some more. I don't know. Not more or anything. I don't know why it's so popular by comparison to a lot of other rides, you know? Here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I went back for soft cotton. Q-tips. Softballs. Anyway, where to go next? That's Patches. That's let's see. You know what? We can go down to that one catacomb that Fia's map has us go to. Have you heard about the Cat in the Hat ride at Universal? They have never refurbished the ride in its entire life. It is 20 years old now. I remember going on that as a kid. I just remember like the one part where Thing 1 and Thing 2 come out of the box and they're on like they're clearly on like just a wheel as they go by. This way. squirrel. The rubber exterior of the cat and hat animatronics on the ride have begun to tighten with age. It looks like the cat is wearing pants. It's funny. Always sad whenever I went on. I never got to see. Oh god. I never got to see Expedition Everest with. Oh Jesus Christ, man! Get away! Get away! Oh, I wish I was smart enough for you to fall off the cliff. Oh Jesus Christ! Man. Oh god. Oh god, they could yell at me. Thank god you're here to save me. Oh god, he's also gonna fight me. I have no head. Miss Bellum Highway. Anyway, I was saying is like I Expedition Everest is like my favorite ride, the Beast Quivers, and it just sucks that the abominable snowman, the Yeti, doesn't move anymore, and I really wish they would just take this aspect out of the ride. I would honestly rather they didn't have the strobe light as you're going on. They should just have a light, you know, on his shadow, like, you know, just light on him, a solid one, so we can at least see it, because I can't see it when it's a strobe light. That really sucks. What also sucks though is like I think the I always forget what his name is. The one Imagineer, the guy who looks like a pirate with the one ear with all his treasure on it. I think he said years ago that he would fix the Yeti, but then I think he retired from engineering, so it's one of those things. I don't know any of the updates on that. Which really sucks though, because you need to like pretty much dismantle the entire ride to fix that one animatronic, which I get why they haven't done that, because that would be a pain in the ass to do. I like how Holy Magic overrides the Ghost Flame with the Commoner he's holding. Because these guys would be coming up regardless though, but this is like the one time Holy Magic is really useful. Ow, ow. Stop it. They turned off the Yeti supposedly because a support column started to stress or possibly broke because of the Yeti's movements. Is that so? I always thought it was just, it like broke down and they realized, wait, we can't get back in there, damn it. I don't know. Like I said though, I do wish I do wish that could get fixed eventually. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus, camera, work with me here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. Assassin's Creed. I remember the Assassin's Creed Sicilian Dagger and Black Knife Blueprint. People call the current Expedition Everest Yeti the Disco Yeti. There's a Drawloween drawing for you. Definitely sounds like a prompt I would hear from Drawloween. I did actually draw the Yeti years ago when I was younger. My family introduced this idea of like haikus, doing haikus over vacation, but like I was the only one who really went in on it. And I remember the Yeti. There was like a Yeti one I made. Anyway, we're not done yet in here because the actual thing that we need to find is in here somewhere. Ow. Crabs. Jesus. Damn it. Get out of here. You wanted to see the dumbest thing ever? Find the Walt Disney Vacation Planning DVD for 2005. It's hosted by a bunch of actors who could easily be memes. I believe it. I know there's one actress, or not, I don't know, like this one host they always had in like the hotel like the hotel rooms. If you just were like on the Disney World channel, you know, versus the Disney Channel. In that regard, but she was like, I forgot her name. I think her name was Rachel, but like she was always come on to show what's happening and all that, and she was like a very damn it, you know, like being a personality on that. And she was on there for a while. I don't know if they brought her back for any updates to the park. Yeah, here. One of the characters in DVD is a thrill junkie named Luke. He's a thrill junkie who speaks in cool dude lingo. The whole DVD is on YouTube. I see, I see. Oh my god. Luke definitely owns a Zune, a skateboard, and several hundred Bakugan. But Bakugan, I don't think Bakugan was popular back in 2000. In 2005. I thought that was like more of a 2010 kind of thing. Oh my god, this is the most glass cannon fight in the entire game, but Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, like you need to really hold me down. Oh my god. I forgot to pick up runes last time. Jesus Christ, you see how fast this fight ends? It really only needed the skeletons as backup, as a way to keep the fight going. I'm getting greedy now. Get out of here, we're done. All that for 3,000 runes, perfect. Hey, bud.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
I found it.
This is a black knife print. I can scarcely believe you managed to get your hands on this. You recall our conversation about the Night of the Black Knives, yes? They say the assassins who carried out the deed were scions of the Eternal City. A group entirely of women, arrayed in armor of silver under cloaks which fooled the eye. The knives they wielded, though, were imparted with the power of the Rune of Death through sinister rite. Please, I beg of you, lend me the knife print for a time. I'd love nothing more than to tease out its secrets. Though only a fragment, a very specific ritual had to be performed to impart the power of the Rune of Death. Traces of the one who performed the rite are sure to remain in the imprint. Half my body has been suffused with death. I'm certain it will help me see.
There you go.
You appear to be doing well.
Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation? May the Golden Order shine through you.
What's up with the Philly?
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished. Find the out. She hides in it. She knows the location of...
Stuck to the Philly Lou.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know, but... So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
Yes. Because, in case you haven't noticed, Gideon Ofnir is a bastard.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now... I've lost it. No, how could I say that? Father has... now...
Okay. Well, she's being all meh. Let me go in here. I want another hug.
Please, would you like the blessing? Would you like... now? You are so very warm. I heard that you lent a hand to dear Roger. He seemed positively elated. He must be possessed of great mental fortitude. It anchors his will and sustains him, despite his grievous wounds. You truly are a champion to dear Roger, and myself too. Then good day to you, my dear.
Cool. We'll deal with that side quest later. Yo. A little curious if he'll talk to me while I'm up here.
What is it now?
I just wanted to see if his head would raise up high enough for it. Okay, let's see here. I guess we can go that away.
Lanya. It's me, Dielos. Answer me, would you?
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dielos, swear to deliver the message. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refuse. The tale of House... I, Dielos, swear to deliver the message.
You say so. With the Dido cartwheel. I got a small somber smithing stone, eh? I went a little too far. As if you need shields for moments like that. Anyway, I'm just having that set up because the boss in this fight, this area, is really annoying. And I don't have a... I don't have a blunt weapon, so I gotta use my shield for later. Get out of here. Sometimes you gotta set up your speed by running into a wall ever so slightly. You to stop being annoying. Get out of here. Just looking around, making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Get out of here. Rough Ivy parched. I thought that was moss I missed, but it's just textured on. Excuse me. Okay. Ow! Okay. Get out of here. Ah, damn it, I'm not gonna be able to fight this thing. I forgot how deep this cave is. Man, do I have any... I got this. Got this. It does it a bit better. There we are. What the hell? Shatter Earth. Okay. This was the reason why I brought this down here. There we go. I hate the Crystallian with every fiber of my being. Luckily, that was just the one with the spinning discs, but the ones with the spears are honestly my least favorite. Okay. Might wrap up soon. Yeah, let's see Garank real quick. Okay.
There's something else. But the death yet quenches. Bring more.
Alright. The reason why I used up all my runes just now, because now we've got this part to deal with. Gonna let the dogs out. Yeah, so slightly. Gonna drink this. Gonna use this. Oh my god. Ow. You should have calmed down, Gronk. good.
Put it away. I won't forget. Again. My appetite. My sin. So please. Enough. Put it away. I won't mind. So please.
All right.
Put it away. I won't mind. So please.
Okay, I would like to rest at grace, please. Thank you. All right. He's now calm. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's where we'll end tonight. There's a couple more areas around Liurnia we can go to, but I think tomorrow we will definitely head down to head down to Raya Lucaria. I'll just have to wait and see though to see what we do tomorrow. But so yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go around, finish up anything. Nothing like super major in Liurnia because there are still some major stuff, but like any leftover things I might have missed. After that, we will go into Raya Lucaria. So with all that being said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.